I'm Chad.
I'm Dad. No, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be Dad first.
Oh yeah, you're Dad.
I'm Dad.
I'm Chad. And this is our channel.
All right, we got the left wing riveted back like the instructions say you're supposed to stop 4 rows from the rear. These are the pieces that strengthen for the gas tank. As a gas tank slides in right here, they look like this. I haven't put this bushing in yet, so I made a note to myself. You don't rivet this last piece on, or number 1 rib, until after you get the gas tank in. And we're about to start on the flap gap seals. I think we need to take these out so that can slide all the way down. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe just that one. I don't know exactly. Well,
I'll go ahead and take it down. We can take this off right here.
right here is where it needs to be. Line it up with the holes right there. And Cleco right here. In the instructions, it tells you not to put any rivets in these, and this is why. All right, I'll put that one in. I'm going to pull it. What are we supposed to do? Oh, we're supposed to trim that. Looks like. See this right here?
Yeah, I see. Oh, that's the tab they're talking about, not trimming.
Until when?
Till you get it drilled.
Okay, and then trim it.
Yeah.
What about these steps?
I don't think it'd be a problem trimming that. Well, also, these are all lined up where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, it says to check this with a straight edge before you drill it. Oh, hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Before we put those on, it says to match drill holes from the skin into the rear spar using number 30 drill.
Before you ever put these in there?
Yes. We're working on the aft part of the left wing, and we're putting, with the skin is on, and we're on the last 4 rows of rivets. We've riveted the skin. Well, I'll just show you guys. So we've riveted everything up to this point. I put a red line because it said leave 4 rows unriveted. So we're down here, and this is the aft spar truss doubler, and that is what this bolts to. And in the instructions, it says do not rivet these parts yet. And that's because the flap gap seal will rivet to these spots. But it says do not rivet, and it points towards that doubler, and I don't know what they were talking about do not rivet. You have to rivet it because you're bolting this to it. So if there would have been an exploded view to say, hey, don't rivet these two guys, that's like a pro tip. So this is the flap gap seal, the outboard flap gap seal. And you see where we have all of these clecos in, because we haven't riveted that yet, and those go into different things on the inside of the wing, but so they have to be riveted eventually. But I didn't realize that these two guys, these two rivets, which these are a stainless rivet, weren't supposed to be riveted yet. So like I said, on like this guy, there's an exploded view, and it shows you, well, not really, but it shows you well enough here. It circles which ones not to rivet, and all those holes exist. And then it shows you all these holes which you're not supposed to rivet, and they all exist. They line up. It's easy, but to interpret. But this, maybe I'm just not seeing it. Maybe you guys will see it and comment and say, hey, Chad, you're retarded because here's what you're supposed to do. But I understand that little one and that little one are bolts, but it doesn't. Maybe there needs to be like an exploded view here and say, you know, this one and this one aren't supposed to be riveted yet. They're riveted later. So I'm going to drill those guys out and buy 2 rivets to put in there. We've got a running list of rivets that we'd had to drill out and order new ones. So we'll just add that to the list of rivets we have to buy. But you can see I went on here and I took a red magic marker. Don't ever use pencil. Use a magic marker. If you read the instructions, it says pencil can corrode the metal because of the graphite in it. But yeah, you see the red where I didn't rivet, and then there's nothing behind these, so there's nothing to rivet to. But the red goes into corresponds with something behind the spar. So that I knew not to do that. But this one, maybe I didn't read the instructions correctly, but I don't know. I'll let you guys be the jury on that. I just don't understand where they're saying not to, what holes not to rivet, because that just doesn't make sense to me. But maybe that circle means don't rivet these two. That circle right there, but maybe an exploded view here so you could see it better. I don't know. Pro tip for you guys, when you're doing that aft spar doubler, don't rivet those 2 holes. Right there. Don't rivet those 2. This is where it bolts. These are all rivets, and there's more behind the spar, but don't rivet those 2 guys. I guess it's kind of in line with the other holes you're not supposed to rivet. So anyway, hope that helps you guys.